Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Ultimate General Civil War. This is part 3 of the Battle of Chickamauga, part 46 of my Confederate Let's Play of the Grand Campaign. In this video, we're going to be returning to this battle, the Battle of Chickamauga, which has been going so well for us so far. In the first day's fight, we drove over the river and really ravaged some Yankee troops with very good weapons. In the second day's fight, we're in the middle of it right now, but so far Union troops have been coming up several different roads through some really harsh terrain. They've been coming up in sort of a piecemeal fashion, and we've really been chewing them up. But as the screen says here, the battle is about to begin to intensify, so we'll see if we're able to maintain our early momentum or if things begin to shift as this battle grows in scale and scope and it becomes more and more challenging to keep track of. With that being said, this was all taken from a live stream from a couple of days ago, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out. You will hear the live stream commentary and gameplay from here on out, and I'll meet you guys back up at the end. Hope you enjoy, sit back, and relax. We may have a chance to breach their defenses. Okay, well, that's what we're trying to do right now. So, let's see here. The battle's heating up, and it appears we had false information. Rosecrans' left flank was much further north than we expected, and they're now pressing us south. Our corps is shifting north to reinforce our right. Okay. Our primary objective is to gain control of the Union positions along the Lafayette Road. Secondarily, gain control of Lee and Gordon's mills. So this is where the battle becomes even more spread out. And Vineyard Field. And near the Brothers and Cabin. Okay. Kelly's Field, if we repulse from Lafayette Field, they'll have to withdraw from other directions, and Chattanooga will remain defenseless. Alright, so we've got a bunch of troops here in position, so we're actually just going to advance them directly on these objectives. We'll see what the enemy has in store. Do we attack the road or reinforce our flank? Oh, God. Alright, bring the Mississippians up here into this wood line. I think that's Kelly's Ford. You can see here, now that we took this objective, all the Yankees are swarming in to attack our troops in the area. Otis, I'd like you to withdraw. I don't want your brigade to be destroyed. Lynch, swing this way. Alright, so Thomas is in the north. These reinforcements are just coming on the field. I think it's best that they move and attack, and then we can sweep north. Plus, there's more open ground for them to move through. That's going to be my objective, is to take the southern objectives and then swing with the rest of our forces north. Artillery forward here. Going to leave Otis out of the main fighting, I think, from now on. Alright, so Standard is still in good shape. He can press forward. The Enfields can press forward. Stonewall is resting a little bit. Stockton will advance. Troops are moving through these woods toward the objectives. 1855s are about to be attacked from the rear, so they're going to fall back. Alright. Enemy artillery here. Standard is on our flank. We're still holding this objective, by the way. The Lorenzes were pushed back, but they're actually pushed back on the objective. I don't know where the artillery is, though, but we'll see how long we hold that. Baldwin is coming up at, as well. Alright, so the Texas Brigade will hopefully advance and deal with him in the open. Deal with Buell. I didn't want Lynch to attack across the open field. Yikes. Stonewall come in their flank. Enfields go up here. I guess we'll aid with Otis's brigade. Alright. I don't want to waste time. I'm just going to try and overwhelm Little's forces with 3 charges from about 6,000 men. Hopefully we'll just overwhelm them. Drive them from the fortifications. Quick flank them. Yikes. Enemy cavalry! I thought there was supposed to be a gap in the Yankee line at Chickamauga. That was the whole thing, is the Yankees left a hole in their line. God damn it. Wasn't that the whole deal, historically? Alright, where are these guys going? They're coming to aid here. We did drive Little back. We'll move on the objective now with Johnson. Got about 6,000 men that'll move to this objective. I don't really care about pursuing that one brigade. I just need to take the post. Sheridan's division has appeared. Go figure. Nice. Haig's brigade just got really roughly handled there. Artillery up. We should take this post here right as Sheridan comes up. Did. We just took it. So we'll get them into the houses. Okay, in the north, the fighting is still raging. A little effect. We also just secured Lee and Gordon's Mills. It's way down here in the south. We'll move 2 brigades north. We'll leave 1 to guard the actual post against Little, or whatever his name is. We'll move 4,000 troops north toward this other objective. Right. A lot of these guys are kind of caught in the open. These troops are still coming up. We'll form them up on the flank, and then we're going to sweep north. Got about an hour left in this day. Although, have we taken all the objectives? We've taken all but 1. We'll move Morton around this way. Just maybe we can take that objective. Deal with Gross there. We're still holding just barely against Baldwin. Well, maybe not just barely. We're holding relatively well. We're actually being driven back a bit here. So Dick is advancing. Shouldn't have trouble holding, but he's got another brigade behind him. We'll have to get Hanson here. This is a really disjointed fight. There we go. We finally routed Baldwin. Or at least considerably drove him back. The center objective is the one that we haven't taken yet. Barksdale moved north. Race moved north. Haynes turned to fight the troops in the open. He's advanced there. What do we all have to take to win? So we're holding everything except one objective that we need to win. I think there's one more day in this fight, but I don't know if we can... I'm hoping maybe we can win on day 1 without even these 8,000 troops that are coming up being necessary. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't think there's any way... An infantry brigade in here, so I don't think there's any way Morton's going to be able to dislodge the infantry. He could probably push the cavalry back. That wouldn't be too challenging. Infantry, I don't think so. Well, they are pressing on the main objective, too. Or not the main objective, but one of our other ones we have to hold. We're losing a lot of men here. Neagley's division has been spotted as well, coming up. Shift your fire here. These guys are in the open. You don't have enough morale to volley them? You gotta have at least 40 morale to volley them. So there's no way we're taking that objective. Hey, I mean, we got 2 brigades coming up from the south. Kane's up too. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I mean, there are some brigades, but let's see about moving these guys. The double, move them to hold the... Sweep them north. Again, I just don't think we have time to get everybody into position. But... geez, we might even get pushed back from this objective here in the center. I think if we lose this, we lose the battle. They've got a lot of troops here that are kind of making a push for this objective. Have to move this way on the double. Swing out wide. You'd think the enemy knows we're in their rear. They wouldn't be pushing forward on this objective. You would think. Wow, this artillery, 700 casualties. These 24-pounders are doing work. All right. So Barksdale advance, push forward on that objective. Horton, you're going to charge these guys. Got 53 minutes. A lot of troops are converging on this point. Barksdale's flanked. Yeah, I just don't think there's any way we get organized enough to... Guys are also moving through rough terrain. Which is going to mean they're going to arrive exhausted and not in shape to assault a fortified position. Just frankly, what the fort is up here. Fortified position. I'm assuming if I do somehow manage to take it, we win the battle today. I would assume taking every objective at this point would cause us to win. Which would be greatly preferable than having to attack all over again. I really hope the game doesn't reset and cause us to need to attack all these same locations we've already taken. Alright. You guys get out of there. Stop taking those shots. Alright, 38 more minutes. We're not getting there. I do think we'll hold our post. Holly Field. Oh, they came in behind us. They're just cavalry. We'll retake it right away. Hayes Mill. We do hold it. Get some troops back there. Alright, so we've basically broken what looks like is left of Thomas's brigade. So that's encouraging. Or Thomas's corps. He's the hardest, really, realistically, the hardest fighter in the Union Army. Now these positions are just all weirdly intertwined. Like, I don't think 120 men with repeaters are going to hold us off. They could, I suppose. Oh, there's 2 units there. And our troops are low on ammo. Ugh. Everything is shaping up around this one location. This one objective that everything's converging on. Okay, so we retook Kelly Field. Drove those skirmishers out. Enemy probably could take it back if they really made a push for it. They've got 2,000 relatively fresh troops there, I think. Alright. Don't know why these troops are just sitting down here. I didn't think I told them to stop advancing. Okay. Still inflicting more casualties on that, right? Where's Brotherton Cabin? Hold that. Hold Horseshoe Ridge. Okay, so I think this is the day 1 victory conditions. I think this is the cabin, I would assume, that we have to take. Got 15 more minutes to do it. None of these guys are routed and running. Maybe we can make a rush for it? Ooh. Stanley just took a nice volley there. These guys are relatively good condition. Advance on the objective. We're still betting. Get these guys out. We only have a minute. We have 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We just need to, like, contest it, I think. We'll have to hold it. But I think it'll buy some time if we can just get enough troops up there to... We're pushing them back! Over on the objective. It's turning. We took it! We gotta hold it for 20 minutes. Which could be a challenge. This is kind of like that Chancellorsville fight I had, where I just overcommitted on the objective, got everybody all bunched up in horrible tactical positions. Attack or wait? Wait, what do you mean? We already attacked! Longstreet's final units will not arrive till late tonight, therefore maybe we could conserve and secure our right flank and attack only when our army's in full strength and protect Jay's Mill. So we have a whole nother phase, and Brotherton Road should be the opportunity arises. Okay. We have a whole nother phase? Really? I just overcommitted all of those troops? Now these guys are going to get shattered because they're cut off? See if these troops maybe can advance. I'm hoping maybe the enemy withdrew. I think these guys can also head over this way. So we've got 4 hours. Get these wagons up. Yeah, we're going to lose this objective in the north. We might actually hang on to the Brotherton cabin, though, that we just bum-rushed. Put these troops in the rear. I didn't see them. Shit. Supplies north. That brigade and this artillery onto that position to hold it. Oh god, there's 2 brigades up here. Another volley at these guys? One plank volley? I don't know if they can volley while they're engaged like this. It doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, they can. You would think that would have... Okay, it did rout him. Caused him to retreat. Alright, I'm in a horrible, horrible tactical position. All sorts of weirdly shaped lines. I'd like them to engage the artillery first so we don't get that blank canister fire. God. Engage. Don't be dumb. Right. Myself up here. These guys over here. Well, there's a lot more Yankees still kicking than I thought. I wish we could, like, put our troops in these forts. The enemy got the ability to have entrenchments around some of these positions, and for whatever reason, we don't. That's the weird thing about this kind of a game. Like, they could be entrenched, and we can't, even though we're in the same exact spot. It's like saying the French have to attack the Hougoumont at Waterloo, but they can't man the Hougoumont if they take it. Seems like a weird rule. Alright, I'm trying to flank. Oh no, they retook the cabin. Really? With what? What exactly retook the cabin? That makes no sense. Alright, it's gonna fall right back to us. Alright, Brotherton Road. These are all ours at the moment. So really, I think we just have to hold our position. Don't know if there's a pursuit phase. In any event, our army's kind of melting away. Okay, we're trying to flank Cornwall's brigade. And see a whole bunch of reserves are coming up to this, so it looks like we're about to lose this. We've got 700 men under Otis. I think Lynch, I don't know why. These guys are all in entrenchments, I suppose, so maybe that's why Cornell's holding out. He's in a bit of a salient, too. There you go. It's pulling up. Or Cornell, I guess is his name. Not Cornwall. I was thinking Cornwall isn't like Cornwallis. Alright, so we broke them. They just took the fort up here in the north. I think, actually, they're retreating now. We've also got some reserves that are coming down now that we knocked Cornell out of his position. Hopefully we can unbutton this whole line. If I get him up here. There we go. We already resecured the ford. Of course, the Yankees are going to instantly rush troops to try and retake it. All of my troops are without ammo. Let's get the supply wagon around here. 900 eager reserves rushing forward. Fire your damn volley off. You've got one. There you go. And the Yankees are routing. Seems to be where the bulk of the fight is. I think most of the rest of the Yankee troops are somewhat fought out. Still got a bunch of troops in front of this objective. But I've kind of got a double envelopment going here. I really should try pushing... Ugh. Guys, actually, my flank is a little bit in the air here. Morton is not in good position. Go ahead and refuse it a bit there. Move E's and Reed's brigades over there. Got a double envelopment, but I don't have the manpower to exploit it. That's the way I'd describe what's going on right now. Wall Brigade, Field Brigade, Vaughn's Brigade. So now they can all kind of come in the rear of these federal troops, this hunk of troops that we haven't been able to deal with yet, but we don't have the force to pin them in front, so they can kind of just turn around and face us, I would guess. Okay. Standards, you're gonna go secure the objective. There you go. We're coming down their flank. Darkweather is routing. A couple of federal brigades are threatening our flank a bit. Little was coming up on Maigud's flank, which is in the air, but then he just randomly turned around. Let's go ahead and put you there. 2 more hours. Hopefully we can hold. Not enough supply wagons to go around with this fight. Flanked. One of our brigades just routed off the field. That might be the first brigade I've seen actually destroyed. Lorenz Brigade's got to be close too. And the Orphan Brigade. Yep, there goes the Orphan Brigade. Damn it. It was one of our oldest units. Lorenz Brigade is too. Can't issue orders to them, and they're getting hit in the flank by artillery. Standard, you turn and deal with Simmons' artillery. What are we doing down here? We're still holding. Still holding the line. Probably not pushing aggressively enough. Some of my troops have certainly fought more aggressively than others. Supply wagon is down here. We'll start moving that up. I'm assuming a lot of these guys are, you can see, some of them are already low on ammo. A lot of them will be soon if they aren't already. Morton's Brigade. Here. Back this way. Can't imagine this objective is any real danger. Detach some skirmishers from Hexamer. Been holding almost 2,000 men out of the fight back there on that objective. All right. Keep advancing, boys. Keep the pressure up. Keep the initiative. Don't let them regroup. Wagons here. A lot of wounded commanders. I haven't really seen many killed, though. And they do have some troops around the objective. If they all switched over to the all-out attack, could be in trouble. They've also got a brigade behind us. Oh, how the... This is what I don't understand. We have the actual ground, and yet somehow they take it. That doesn't make any sense. There you go. We retook it already. Alright, that cavalry unit just got destroyed, so that negates that threat. Alright, everybody. I don't know if there's a good natural stopping point at this point, but you can see the battle has really devolved into a bit of a cluster at this point. It's increasingly challenging to maintain. There's strong Union forces pushing on that farm in the center of the map. In the north, we're trying to flank the Union, but they've got a whole bunch of troops as well. Our troops are shot to pieces. I'm living up to my name, the Butcher. And we've got one more part to go. We've got about a half an hour left of real time in this fight. 2.5 hours, well, 2 hours and 5 minutes left in game time. So there will be one more episode for the Battle of Chickamauga. So far, things seem to be going well, but there's also a lot of Yankees left. So we'll see how that all develops in the final episode of Ultimate General Civil War, the Battle of Chickamauga, next time around. Until then, though, guys, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and tune in next time. I'm out.